I'd had some health issues, and I was in the hospital with a heart issue, and I had a lot of swelling in my legs and lower extremities, and so I was having challenges walking, what have you. So I was doing physical therapy and what have you. I was taking care of some of it, but then I, suggested I try medical massage, and so I thought, well, I've never had a massage in my life before. Okay, so the first time I ever had a massage was here, was back in the spring, and I came in and I was like, oh, okay, this, I'll give it a whirl, I'll give it a try. Tried everything else. What could it hurt? And it's just been amazing. I mean, the difference is just, I can't say enough about it. I started out coming in for one reason, and I was coming 2 or 3 days a week because the insurance would cover that, and we just started working on different problems from the knees, my knees aching, my hands aching, other issues and challenges. So I started here. I had been using a walker, at physical therapy, and so literally I would alternate between the walker and my cane, and sometimes I'd use the walker because I was having to go long distances after being sick back in January. I'm still working on that recovery, and I would use the walker instead, and if I had to go long distances. Now I'm using the cane, and some days I don't even use the cane. So I've seen a progression from, literally using a walker to get around, which for a guy who's 53 is amazing, is frustrating and difficult to just wrap your head around, to now using my cane, and I'll use my cane probably about 80% of the time. And so I'm getting to the point where, it's all working. So I don't live full-time in the area, so I'm only here certain months out of the year, and to the point where you can't get this service that you guys offer here. If you pick up this and go to Michigan, which is where I spend a lot of my other time, you can't. There is virtually no medical massage. I tried to find a place up there when I was going to be up there to continue treatment, and they said, well, I called a couple of massage places, and they said we don't do that. Insurance and the insurance regulations in Michigan don't allow it to be classified as therapy, in the sense of that the insurance company would pay for it. And so they just don't do it. And so I said, okay, well, good, that's good to know. So then my wife and I were evaluating how much time we spend here in Texas versus other places, and we actually changed our travel schedule. I said, you know what, let's just we'll stay in Dallas a little longer, because it was making such a big difference. So I think Modoma is great because they offer a lot of different treatments that, again, maybe it's because I see a doctor in Michigan and I see a doctor in Arizona when I'm traveling around, and those states don't encourage those types of treatments like Texas does. But they've brought things. You guys have brought things to me to treat my ailments that I'd never even thought of before or even discussed. So again, open your mind, open your eyes to something slightly different, and amazing things can happen.